Hey, what's going on, people? So you guys ready for this giveaway? You've been waiting all month and you want to find out who won and who didn't win, etc. Let's just get right to it. I talked long enough on another thing that I had to address, and I just want to get right into giving away this hitch cover, which is not with me currently. It's at the house, and the $100. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the same steps we do every month. And if you're just finding this now and it's like, oh crap, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. If I'm talking about it, it's too late. But this is how it works. This YouTube channel that I run earns a little bit of revenue. It earns about $500 or $600 a month. It depends. Sometimes it's a little lower, sometimes a little higher. And what I do is I give away about half of my revenue every month as a thank you to the people out there who've been supporting me. The reason why I'm doing this, because I have a passion for my Jeep SRT and Mopars in general, but also because, you know what, I like helping people. It's just who I am. That's why I'm a shop steward with my company. I'm a Teamster, and when I was in the service, I spent many years in the Army, and I just, it's just who I am. It was how I raised. I just like helping people, for good or bad, and giving back to the people who are helping this channel grow just seems like a no-brainer. So giving you guys back half my revenue and products that I find, I just think that's the right thing to do. Some people may disagree with me. Some people may think I give back too much, but I think it's just the right thing to do, and as we get bigger, I can give away more. And that's my goal. My goal is to actually take one of your vehicles and completely Pro Charge it. And why do I say Pro Charger? Because I bought a Pro Charger and I'm having it installed in June. But it could be anything. It could be supercharged, Whipple, RIP. I'm not against anybody. My goal doing this is to give away a complete package. I think that would be badass. I think if there's a company out there who can do a write-off and they want to give away a complete kit, hit me up, because that's what I want to do. I want to give away a complete suit. That's the goal. The channel's goal is to make enough each month where I can say at the end of the year, guess what, guys, ladies and gentlemen, one of you are going to win a complete kit, whether you're local to the Philadelphia area, because we have a couple good places here on the East Coast, like HHP in Delaware, Dunfab, Motorsports over in Cherry Hill, Pennsauken, or anywhere. Wherever you are in the country or in the world, if you have a shop and we can do this, and they send me the invoice, I'll pay the invoice off, and then you guys can get your vehicle boosted. It'll be bad. I think that'd be pretty badass, to be honest with you. But that's my goal, And we've got to have lofty goals, because you can't aspire to meet them if you just set the bar too low. And I'm setting the bar pretty damn high. If I meet that goal, we'll just set the bar higher next time. So that's why I do this every month. And I like to see smiles on people's faces. I don't know about you. So we're going to give away an illuminated hitch cover that a friend of mine made for me. It's an officially licensed Mopar hitch cover that he bought directly from Mopar, and here it is. He just put some lights behind it, lit it up real nice. It's got 200 functions, super bright LEDs. They're Flow Series LEDs. It comes with a module that will it's Bluetooth, so you connect it right to your phone. We have instructions on how to do that. And it also has a brake light feature, which is pretty cool. So no matter what function you have when you're driving down the road, as soon as you hit your brakes, it'll turn red. It's overkill because you already got a third brake light. But you know what? Why not have a fourth one? And it'll be something that nobody else has. Okay? Yes, I'm talking really quickly because I got my Red Bull in me, like you guys all know. So that's this right here. This is what we're giving away for the first place person I'm about to draw. So this is worth $715. It's one of our biggest monthly giveaways as far as monetary value goes. Total cost for the month is $815. The $100 in cash. I offer it up on the Facebook channel for you guys and girls who are members over there who know about this, who've been involved every month. You get to vote on how the money gets dispersed. If it's an all money giveaway, like last month, I let you people vote on how it gets dispersed. You can have one lump sum. You can vote on one lump sum, maybe second place, or first, second, and third, first, second, third, and fourth. And I always put up the joke, Ron keeps all his money, which, you know what? Nobody ever votes on. A couple of people, and I appreciate that. That's a goof. That's a gag. I don't want you to vote for that. I don't want to keep my money. All right, maybe I do, but it's a goof, okay? So I want you to vote on how you want the money dispersed for you guys and girls, all right? So this month, for the second place prize of the $100, it's all going to one person. And overwhelmingly, you all chose to have it dispersed to one person. So we're going to do the hitch cover, and then we're going to do the cash. So, and you have to have PayPal, like I mentioned last month, and in this one, you have to have PayPal. So I can send it over to you as soon as I announce it to you. Now, how do I do these giveaways? It's as simple as they come. I'm sitting in my car, which is my mobile office, because I got kids, got a family, And when I try to do this at home, you know, kids are playing their video games and my fiance's studying, she's like finishing up nursing school, and it's just noisy. So this is my mobile sanctuary. I always do this in my car. I got a little mount, a little GoPro, and I'm over here in front of Exact Art over here in Philadelphia. Ryan, if you don't know who he is, check out Exact Art in Philly. The guy is an interior genius. His cars go to SEMA every year. He's very well known in the car industry. The owner of Billet Works just had his vehicle trucked in here recently. He had 6 cars in the Philadelphia Auto Show. You've probably seen his cars either online or in magazines or at SEMA and had no idea that he was the guy that did the interior for him. He works with Alcantara. He does laser etching. He does... All right. Sorry about that, people. One thing that happens with a GoPro, if it's hot, obviously, it'll overheat. And unfortunately, since I had to have the air conditioner in the vehicle off, which I had to turn on now because you're going to hear that in the background, I have to keep the GoPro cool. I was in the middle of telling you guys about Ryan and Exact Art when the GoPro cut loose. So I don't know how much of the audio died before that. I'm not even going to bother repeating myself. Yay, I know you're happy about that. Anyway... continuing on, I'm going to get right to the giveaway. In the description of the video, excuse me, I'll have some links for you to check out Ryan and his work at Exact Art here in Philly. So let's just get right to it. It's real simple. First, you see this video on YouTube for a giveaway and you're like, how do I enter? Simple. I always tell you, you got to subscribe to the channel. That's what helps me out. When you subscribe and I get more views, more likes, that's how I get paid through my ad revenue on AdSense. The more money I make, the more money I get to give back, and this is how it works. So this is why we do it. It's a give and take, okay? So you see the video, it's on YouTube, and then you got to go down and subscribe. Well, after you subscribe, there's always a link in the description. This kind of like helps keep all the YouTube scammers from joining, well, with just their hand out, because that's all you get. You'll get spammed with a ton of fake accounts. So then you got to go and click on this link to the East Coast Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT Facebook group. That's the Facebook group that we run for local businesses, and you know, where we talk about all the products and services that are local to us. You don't have to be from the East Coast to join, but this is what was set up for us as kind of a resource, a centralized resource where we can share local businesses. Because when you have just an SRT page or just a Jeep SRT page and people ask questions like, hey, where can I go to get my engine worked on? Everybody throughout the world wants to comment and say, my guy's over here and my guy's over here. Well, I can't drive to Michigan to have my vehicle worked on, so hence why the page was created. So now you join the page, I approve you, you're a member of East Coast Jeep SRT. There's always going to be a post with asterisks that say, comment here for March's giveaway. Pretty simple. And then you just comment on it. You don't have to actually comment anything. You could put a period, you could put a meme, you could put a picture, you could put up a video, you could put up a hello, introduce yourself. I really don't care. The reason why I have you comment on it, because I need your name, okay? So we get X amount of comments, 1 through, let's say, 70, because it's usually in the high 70s. Then I open up, I'm going to show you what I have from, it's called RNG, okay? It's called the Random Number Generator. It's on the App Store, RNG. You see that? This is how basic it is that I use to choose you. And then I click on this button right here, the one that says 72. That's the random number generator, okay? And based on how many comments I got in that particular post, say there's 70, I'll put the number 70 right here, which is 1 of 70, then click generate. It'll give me a random number. That's how fair it is. Whatever that number is, I start with the comments and I count down to that number. That's the winner. That's your first winner. I repeat the process. That's how simple it is. There's no magic to it. There's no, I'm just going to pick people I want, because I keep records of everything and I do this. I wanted to do this live, but I also don't want you guys sitting there listening to me drone on. So I show you the whole process with the random number generator. Whatever pops up on here, that's who's going to get it, whoever they are. Like I said, I've already had to ship products to Canada, to Jay, the guy who won the money. The second place prize last month, excuse me, was in, man, I want to say Africa. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he was in Africa. I thought that was Algiers. That's right. He was in Algiers. I was like, holy crap, the first time we had anybody from Algiers. That's awesome. So it's open worldwide to anybody. If you got a PayPal account, I could send it to you. So this is what we're going to do. So let me shut the random number generator down and let me open up the Facebook group. All right. First, I got to tell people to stop commenting. because I don't want to have anybody after. March giveaway announcement, comment on this post to winner. Wow, we had 99 this month, and I'm going to comment on it. Okay, put some asterisks. No more comments. Picking a winner based on the comments above. Okay. Let me just make sure there isn't anybody last minute that wanted to join. I would hate to do that. Let's see. Do we have anybody in here that wants to join? I'll give them a chance if I have to. Let's see. And I do not see any more people requesting to join. Let me just double check. I don't want to cut anybody out. Let's see. Members. Okay. I don't see any more people on here. So that's it. All right. So we got 100 comments. I'm one of them. And also, if you've been following me for a while, there is only one person that's been with me from day one. Technically two. There are two people. A guy that I work with, Nick, who doesn't have a Facebook page. For whatever reason, he doesn't want it. And he's the only exception that I made personally. And then there's another person that's been with me since my channel started day one. There are two people that didn't have Facebook. When I made the announcement months ago that you had to have a Facebook page and you had to be a member, that I didn't want to cut them out. Since they've been with me from day one, I make two exceptions every month. So if we have 100 comments, I don't include mine. It would be 99. But it would be 101 would be the number because of Nick being number 100 and this other gentleman who's 101. It's just fair. I didn't want to cut them out, and everybody moving forward, you had to get a Facebook. You also had to have PayPal. We also started with that. So hopefully this GoPro doesn't cut out again on me because the vehicle's heating up. So let me just turn up the air conditioner for a second. We're finally got into the 60s today. 61 degrees right now because it's April 1st. And guess what? It's supposed to snow tomorrow. I'm so sick of this weather. Let's see. Now, another thing I have to do is I'm gonna have to take a minute, and you can fast forward through this. I have to go through every comment to make sure people didn't make multiple comments. Let me turn this down. Because if you made multiple comments, I have to delete your duplicates because it's not fair for everybody else. I always tell people make one comment only. All right, let me just scroll through here real fast. Anybody's name that pops up twice. It also helps from people spamming it, you know, who just want to just multiple comment, but luckily everybody pays attention, and nobody's had to be removed for doing that. And this is kind of why we moved it over to Facebook, because YouTube, I was getting slammed once this thing took off. This one guy had like 30 excuse my language, he had like 30 fake accounts. It was terrible. Let's see. Shit, I can't. Let's go. Where is it? All right, we just got to go through here. I just got to make sure that nobody was doing doubles. And like I said, I'll have included where you can just skip through all this, but in order to keep it real and honest, I want you to see the whole process. See, I'm scrolling through all the people now to make sure nobody has commented twice. How funny would that be if the guy who makes the hitch cover wins the hitch cover? Because he commented on here. I'm sure he wouldn't take it, but that's... Oh, no, wait. Okay, Pat. I'm going to let this guy Patrick McCauley he was the last person. He's like, no, so I'm going to delete mine. All right, no more after this. So one more person found it. All right. Let me just add that real fast. Picking winners. Now, again, I'm sorry if this is boring for you guys to watch, but I try to walk you and show you the whole process. It's really as simple as they come. All right. Parking mode off. All right, so now we're gonna go see how many people we have. Oh, he was already in. Okay, so, well, I don't have to include him. Good. All right, so we have, let's see. All right, so we have 101 people involved. So, and not including my comments, so that's, we have 99, plus the 2 people I mentioned, Nick and this other gentleman who's been with me from day 1. That's it. I can't think of his name, his YouTube handle. He knows who he is, and I know his name when I see it, but if he's number 101, obviously I'm gonna have to go find him on my YouTube channel. But Nick is number 100. So we got 1 through 101, and that's how we're gonna pick it right now. So let's just do it. Let's go to the random number generator. Close off everything. All right, random number generator is opening. That's what it looks like. And then it's got a little section you gotta type in how many people. So it says max already. We're just gonna close that. So 101, so you can see it says minimum 1 to 101. That's it, real simple, okay? And I'm gonna click generate, and I'm gonna show you people first what number it is. When I click generate, that's who's gonna win the hitch cover. Ready? No drum roll, it's as basic as it can be. Here we go. What'd it say? 15. All right, now we're gonna go back to the Facebook page, and we're gonna count down from the top comment down 15 people. I'm gonna see who won. And you can follow along on the YouTube page, or excuse me, on the Facebook page, and count down yourselves. All right, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, congratulations to Vance Shaka Wright, who 6 days ago wrote subscribed. I'm not gonna contact you. This guy's in the military, or he's former military. He's from Edenton, North Carolina. Vance, outstanding. Love to see that a veteran won. Anybody, obviously, but you know, my heart is with the military. But so Vance, you won. That's pretty damn cool. Let's see. So Vance Shaka Wright. Vance Shaka Wright is our illuminated hitch cover winner. Congratulations to Vance. I'm going to be sending him a message. Once this video goes live, I'll send him a private message and let him know, and then I'll get his information to ship this UPS to him overnight, you know, well, next couple days, so he'll have it. I got to make sure I wrap it real good with bubble wrap. Don't want anything to be damaged. And Vance, if you have any questions of installing it, I also will send you a link to our install video, and I'll also include it in the box is a instruction list. You're going to have instructions coming directly from Elite Custom Lighting on how to install it. But if you have any questions, you can reach out to me personally, and I'll work with you to help you get it installed. It's super simple, really, really easy. So congratulations, Vance. So you are our March's illuminated hitch cover winner. Now I got to give away cash. Yay! I still got to give away the money. Can we just skip that part? So let's go back to the random number generator. I like to start it completely over again, you know, and open it back up. So here it is, down here in the corner of my screen, opening it back up there. Click on this number here. There we go. Fix the number in the top to represent 101. All right, here we go. Now we're generating. See who's going to win $100 in cash that I get the PayPal in a minute. So here it is. 14. Wow, that's the first time the numbers were so close together. Okay. Last month we had like 70 something and like 30 something. Today it's going to be real easy to find out. Scott Wenzel. Scott Wenzel, you just won $100 in cash. You are right above Vance. I just double checked. Let me count down, because even though I know, but I always have to count down. So Scott, who has been here since the beginning, has won $100 from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Scott Wenzel, congratulations, brother. Okay, where's Scotty from? Massachusetts, and he's got a nice white Jeep SRT. Happy to be telling you shortly, I'm going to be sending you $100 via PayPal. And there goes Ryan. He just walked out of his shop, and he didn't even see me over here yet. He just walked out. He hasn't seen me. He's probably like, why is Ron sitting in the parking lot over here? Came over to talk to him, but totally unrelated. So congratulations to Vance on winning the illuminated hitch cover. Congratulations to Scott Wenzel for winning $100 in cash. As you guys are viewing this video live, these guys will be already privately PM'd with their information, and then you'll get to see firsthand who did it. Now, please don't be discouraged or disappointed. I do this every month, and the numbers are always low. And each month we either give away a first and second place, or we've done first, second, and third. Each month we give away products and cash, or all cash. Next month, okay, if you're still watching and you're not like, damn it, I lost and hung up. Next month, we have DRL boards that replace your factory OEM. If you have a Jeep SRT or a Jeep Grand Cherokee in general, they'll fit the WK2. They replace your factory white DRL LED boards. It's basically take one out, install the other one. Now you gotta have somebody open up your headlights for you. It's not an easy task, but we're sending you a set of those for free. We are sending you a set of RGBW. The gentleman on our Facebook page who already has them installed has already put them up, and they look incredible. He showed the red, he showed a white, and if he would like to put up a video showing how walking through the color change, that would be awesome. But we're giving you away a set of these next month. Offhand, I'll tell you how much they cost. Let me just double check real fast. Shit, hold on a second. Let's check out. There we go. I'll tell you exactly how much these DRL boards cost. As soon as I find them, I have to look them up on the website. Lighting Trends was happy to donate them, and I'm more than happy to take products from companies. I don't use them myself without buying them, because it's an integrity issue. So if a company wants to donate something for marketing and wants me to give it away, I have no problem doing that. I love giving away services, local or people that I've used in the past. Like this month was with Elite Custom Lighting, who did the hitch cover for us. Brian knocked it out of the ballpark. Brian is one of the nicest people and one of the most professional people I've met as far as lighting and installation, and he's just a really good dude overall, and I appreciate all his hard work. He's going to be doing DRL boards for me, Flow Series, the first of its kind this week. We got a little twist coming with that to show you how it works, and it's either this week or next week. Within the next 2 weeks is going to be done. And next month, Lighting Trends was nice enough to contact me. They're sending me these free DRL boards. I want to know how much they are for you guys, so how much you're going to value, etc. So let's see. I have to find them. All right. Would help if I had it bookmarked so I wasn't dragging this on. I apologize for that. But oh, here we go. He's got a search feature here. DRL boards. Let's just click on that. And okay, these are $260, and you're gonna have to add a remote. So if you add the Bluetooth remote, which I would recommend, it's a $300 value. Very nice. This is what it looks like on his webpage. It's for a 2014 up to a 2017. Not sure if it'll fit the 2018s. If the lights are still the same, Scotty M, over at the pages would be able to tell us, but that's what it looks like. And one of our members already has it done. Really cool looking feature and modification. If you're not into LEDs, then I get it. You don't have to do this, but take the product if you win it and sell it. Make some money, but very nice of Anthony over at Lighting Trends to donate this. So it's a $300 value for the first place winner for the DRL boards, and second place, we'll talk about cash next month. I gotta wait to see how much my revenue is for this prior month, where we split it up and give you guys an option of breaking it up, etc. And maybe I'll throw in something else. Maybe I'll throw in a surprise. Who knows? You know, I like to surprise people. We'll see what we do down the road. And like I said, if you are a company out there who you love Mopar and you're into pushing products to people, as long as they're quality, I trust these guys because I use their stuff, and I would recommend using Brian for service-wise and Lighting Trends for their stuff, because the guy's a good business person as far as customer service, and his products have been great for my Jeep. But I don't mind giving something away to somebody that I can, you know, look into and see if it's a good product. I'm not giving away junk. I'm not giving away cheap stuff. I'm not going to give away something that someone's going to come back and say, oh man, this failed. I don't want the headache, and I don't want somebody who follows me to have a headache. That's why push comes to shove, when there's nothing else to give away, we just give away money, because you really can't screw up money. So stay tuned for April's giveaway announcement. That's going to be coming in a couple of weeks. I'm going to try to do something really good for you guys and surprise you. In May, I'm going to be giving away a vinyl wrap. I'll show you real fast what I'm talking about. All right, let me just take you off for a second. So for May, I'm giving away a service. All right, if you're local, this is what you're gonna get. Don't mind my messy Jeep, all right? This is a Avery vinyl wrap. It's in a black brush metal. You can choose your color, but if you've ever wanted to get rid of that bland gray that you get from the factory, you know, we went with here, and you can see my guy who really knows what he's doing, Joe over at Custom Coatings, is a freaking vinyl wizard. He does an awesome job. This whole piece, plus he did my door handles, and he did over here the vents. However, these do not come off. Well, they do, but when you do that, you break the plastic clips, and you can start to see where, from me grabbing it, you see right here the seams starting to come undone. When they were first done, they were flawless, and I kind of messed that up, so don't judge that. But you can see around the corners tucked away flawlessly, because Joe is a very anal person with his craft, and he's one of the best in the area, if not the best that I know of. So these don't come off. Everything else flawless. But if you want to choose something like that, okay, if you want to have your interior trim wrap and you're local, I'll get a, excuse me, let me get this back on here. I'll get a price quote from Joe, and I'll set you up. If you're local, you can drive you set up an appointment, and I'll pay for it. And that's what we'll do for May. Let me get this thing in there. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do for May. The first place prize will be a vinyl wrap. Now, say you don't live nearby. The same amount of money that Joe would charge me, I will give away for somebody who's not local to do with as they please. Honestly, once you get the money, you can either go get your car vinyl wrapped if you're from wherever. But if you want your vehicle vinyl wrapped, I'm going to give you what Joe would charge me, which is be discounted. So obviously, if you're like, well, I just want to keep the cash, I don't want it, you're not going to get the same amount you would that it would cost to have it done on your own. So we're going to give away a service for somebody local, and if you're abroad or wherever you're at, I'm just going to have to find a shop near you to do it. So if you've ever been like, oh man, I really want to get rid of this boring gray, now's your chance. That's in May. Okay, so April is the Lighting Trends DRL boards plus cash. May is a service by Custom Coatings, a vinyl wrap, and we'll have to schedule an appointment with him. I know he loves to do a lot of work, so we'll schedule that. Or we might even do some vinyl wrap on the exterior, maybe your cutouts, some liquid wrap on your trim. You can see a picture here. This is what they did for me. They got rid of the chrome. This was Autoflex, but there is a better product out that they use now that'll last a lot longer. This is what it looks like. It's up here in the corner of your screen right now. A couple of pictures. We'll be doing that throughout the summer. So I want to focus on not just you guys and girls who've been here from day one, who can continue to join our channel. I'm all about the Mopar and SRT community and trying to help out as much as I can. This is my part by giving back. Sometimes I'm stubborn, sometimes I drone on. I know y'all don't like that, and I do receive some hate mail once in a while, which I really have no problem with, because if for whatever reason you don't like anything I do on here, I have Mr. Peep today since it's Easter, and if I've hurt your feelings in any way, you could show me on Mr. Peep where those dandelion like fragile feelings are hurt, and you know, if you need a hug, you could give Mr. Peep a hug. Here, give him a hug right now, okay? Mr. Peep is here for any of you who don't like what I do. I mean, it really takes a special person to not like somebody who gives away free money and free stuff. But they're out there, believe it or not, they're out there, and I field those type of messages during the week, very rarely, but it's amazing how some people find a need to seek out to be dicks. I don't know other way to change it. They're dicks to a guy who gives away what he makes and his time and his energy, and that's just the world for you, I guess. But you know what? I was once wounded, and molten shrapnel hurts a lot more than words, so I'm a big boy. I can handle it. If you got some tough words you want to type on your keyboard right now and be like, F you, Ron, I hate the fact that you give away free money. What's wrong with you? Yeah, call me whatever you want. I don't care. Mr. Peep is here to make you feel better if you need Mr. Peep. So we'll just put Mr. Peep back here in case you need him. All right, he's not going to stay, so F you, Mr. Peep. Like I said, some people don't like what I do. That's fine, but your words don't hurt. I'm here to help as best I can in this community because of, you know, my love affair with my Mopar, my Jeep. You know, maybe it's just too much. Maybe I love it too much, like my fiance says. But I'm not worried about her. I have a smoking hot fiance. She's super smart, cooks. She's awesome. She's the best person. She's smarter than I am, I'll be honest. She's awesome, and she puts up with my crap. So if she puts up with my crap, my kids and my family can put up with my crap, and my friends, I really don't care about the internet. For the rest of you, like I said, stay tuned. This summer's going to be big. We're going to have the Pro Charger put on in June, and many good things I have coming. More products that I want to give away that are donated to me, or I buy them myself. I don't make anything. So if you're about to send me a nasty message about what we do, I ain't got no time for you. I do this with my own time, energy, cash, and passion for what I do. So if that bothers you, better look in the mirror. You gotta look in the mirror and ask yourself why. Why does my opinion or what I do for others bother you so much? You know, it must be an angry life. I don't know. So next month, I told you about April. I gotta come up with something for June. I gotta really step up my game. I gotta talk to Joe and find out what other type of services he offers as far as like liquid wrapping vehicles, maybe rims. We also have a buddy over in Pennsauken. His name is Nick. He owns Auto Obsessions Detailing. Maybe you got a set of brand new rims that you want to have ceramic coated. We can do that. We can have you go to him. How about a paint correction? How about a full paint correction? Paint correction's a pretty good service, and I'm sure somebody out there has swirls all over their cars because of the nasty winter we just had, and you couldn't resist using a brush on it like my ass did, and you know, whatever, and you want to get your paint corrected. Maybe in June I send you over to Nick at Auto Obsessions and have him paint correct your vehicle, or if you're, like I said, you're not local, we send you to a place with the invoice has to be similar to what Nick's offering me, and you find a place that can match that. We'll send you over to them. I'll have you contact the place, set up the appointment, have them send me an invoice. I'll pay them. You take your vehicle in to get paint corrected, and then please post some pictures and videos to show others how it looks. I'd love to see the quality of the work. So that's it. That'll be for June. If you guys and girls have any suggestions for me, comment below. I'm open to all different kinds of ideas. So we still have July and August. August I'll be off from work for 5 weeks. I take the whole month of August off since it's the hottest month, and I like to relax with the family, go away on vacation. I'm getting some work done to my vehicle. We are going to redo my hood. The Sorona hood that I have that I really like was not quite cured when we put it on, so it shrunk a little bit more, and it shows. You could see the fiberglass lines through the paint. So my painter, who loves to say, want it done right, paint it twice. So he's going to be stripping my hood down and redoing it. I'm not ready to move to another hood. There is a hood that I want down the road. I don't know if it's going to be in August. If I change my mind, I change my mind as often as I change my underwear, which is daily. Black Ops. I'll include a link down here for you. Black Ops makes a really nice carbon fiber sniper hood. And people are like, sniper hood? Yeah, it's called the carbon fiber Black Ops. It's sniper hood. It's pretty damn badass. It's kind of got vents like a Durango, but there's 3 of them on each side. It's got a Hellcat style hood scoop, and it's completely made of fiberglass, or excuse me, they do make one out of fiberglass. They make one mixture of fiberglass and carbon fiber, then they make a fully carbon fiber one. You can check out that link if you want to check him out, etc. So, excuse me one second. What's going on?
How you doing, sir?
Good. How can I help you?
Yeah,
All right, so anyway, excuse me for that. So where was I? So with any ideas you guys want to give me, let me know. And like I said, I'll take any information you guys, any consideration that you guys have, any ideas you guys have, I'll take into consideration. I'd love to work with more people on anything we could benefit our Mopar / SRT community. It don't have to be an SRT. When I say SRT, I don't want people to say, well, I don't have an SRT. I say Mopar. It doesn't have to be a Mopar. That's who I am talking about most of the time, but I'm here for anybody that wants it to help. So, but since I have an SRT and a Mopar, I mainly focus my stuff on them. If you have a Mopar and it's not an SRT, okay, you're more than welcome too. So there's no biasness here, and there's no animosity for anybody that's not strictly SRT or, you know, got to be Mopar brand, but it's just my passion that I talk about. So that's it. Sorry for those of you who were hoping to win and you didn't. Vance, congratulations one more time. Scott, congratulations. And you know, don't be discouraged, people. Come back every single month. We had a guy win twice from me, twice. And since I've been doing this, and it's only been less than a year since I've been giving these away. Not about it. May's going to be a year. This guy won twice. So what are the odds of that? Plus, my buddy Nick, who I mentioned, he once won 50 bucks from me. He won one of the second or third place cash prizes. And at first he's like, I'm not taking it, I'm your friend. And I was like, no, you are going to take that money, because if somebody that won it that wasn't a friend of mine or I didn't know, they would take it. So I had to give it to him at work and say, F you, you're taking it. And I made him take it because, you know, it's just fair. He's a part of this. He's been around since day one. He's a good friend of mine. The guy's a solid dude. And you know, I always tell him, like, if you win, you're taking it, period. If I know you, there was a guy who I don't know him very well, but I met him at a car wash. He had a Jeep SRT WK1. Jose, last month or the month before, he also won. And then he reminded me, he was like, dude, I met you at the car. I'm like, shoot, yeah, that's right. He didn't even want to join. He was like, nah, I don't know, I never win anything. And I made him join. Forced the guy to join, say, come on, man, you got a shot like everybody else. He won. So how cool is that, you know? So it's always great when somebody locally wins that I know, but you don't have to be local. Guy in Algiers, I always get, my memory's so bad. Algeria, who won, that was cool, because that was the first time a country from abroad won like that, aside from Jay up in Canada. So I've been going on and on and on now for more than 30-40 minutes, so I appreciate those of you who are loyal enough to listen to my nonsense. Again, any suggestions for the future giveaways for this summer, comment below. And if you didn't win, please come back. I don't want you to be discouraged. It's super easy to enter, and it's free. And somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, unfortunately. So one of these days, maybe I'll just have a giveaway where everybody that comments wins. You never know. Stay tuned. That's all I got for you guys and girls. And that's it. Have a safe week, and I'm out.